One more thing for August 15, 2026, as I'm reflecting on episode 5 of the SATcast with Dan Krynas and Chris Nesi as they bring us Are Grades Getting in the Way of Learning? Okay, so I was saying previously in the previous section that I think that grades can be a distractor from that. Grades are like, getting a paycheck and wanting to get paid lots without doing the work to get paid lots. Like I see students, and I just see even a trend in our young people that are out in the workforce, that they just want to, they want to get a good job that pays well, but they don't really want to do the work. And friends of mine that own business and, things like that are talking about the weak labor force and how that is affecting their businesses from, having production and things like that. How do we convince our students that the idea of learning is important? And that's a big conversation. Do we give them grades? Do we give them pass-fail? And speaking of the pass-fail system, in my teaching career education, we had a pass-fail system at the Simon Fraser University for the PDP program, and it was great. It took off some pressure, but it also added some pressure because am I doing enough? How high is that pass-fail line? Is it enough to get by? I think that it was a relief to know that I was going to pass because I was putting in the effort and things were going along, but that wonder of, am I doing sufficient to be able to get by? That could be, a problem, right? So I believe that grades do matter, but only at the end of the day, and students need to prove their proficiency in areas so that they can stand on their own 2 feet and, regardless of the grade, know the content. How do we make sure that they're coming out, they might have an A in a class, but that could be because, teacher was soft and the teacher was just, a giver and gave away marks because, kids need marks. Everyone needs a participation ribbon, and does that help our society? I don't know. I don't think it does, because if we have a society where everyone gets a participation ribbon, how are we going to see our leaders arise in the midst of everybody participating? Okay, that's my little thought there. And so, did I answer the question? I think grades do matter, but I do think that they